Welcome back everyone to Top Liberty Coins, the home of real coin stories, coin value secrets, and the latest updates from the USA coin market. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the Lincoln Cent series, the 1997 D Lincoln penny. You might think it's just another penny in your pocket, but wait until you hear how some rare varieties of this coin have sold for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. So grab your magnifying glass and stay till the end because we're going to uncover every detail, from mint history to current value and special errors that make this penny a hidden treasure. The backstory of the Lincoln Cent. Before we zoom in on the 1997 D penny, let's rewind the clock. The Lincoln Cent first appeared in 1909, honoring the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over the decades, the Lincoln Cent went through several design changes, from the wheat reverse 1909 to 1958, to the memorial reverse, 1959 to 2008, and then to the shield reverse starting in 2010. By 1997, the penny was already a long-standing American icon, struck billions of times each year, but hidden among them were coins that stood out for all the right reasons. The 1997 D Mint DTALS. The D Mint mark on your penny stands for Denver Mint, located in Denver, Colorado. In 1997, the Denver Mint struck over 4.6 billion Lincoln cents, a massive mintage. However, not all of them came out perfect. Some coins had tiny minting errors, others showed unique die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes, all of which collectors pay big money for today. That's what makes coin collecting so exciting. Even a coin worth 1 cent could turn out to be a hidden jackpot. Design FEATURES. On the obverse, or front side, you'll see Abraham Lincoln's portrait, facing right, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1997. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, with the tiny figure of Lincoln visible inside. If you look closely with a magnifying glass, below the memorial, you'll see the denomination, 1 cent, and above it, United States of America. A perfect symbol of American history and pride, small, but rich in meaning. Composition and weight. The 1997 D penny is made primarily of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. Part of the composition change that started in 1982. It weighs about 2.5 grams, while earlier pennies were mostly copper. The modern zinc pennies are cheaper to produce but often develop corrosion if not properly stored. That's why finding a clean, mint condition 1997 D is becoming rarer each year. Common errors. Now, here's where things get exciting. Collectors love error coins because they're unique. No two are exactly alike. Some of the most popular 1997 D penny errors include double die obverse doubling in the word Liberty or the date 1997. Center strikes, where part of the design is missing because it was struck outside the center, die cracks and cuds, raised lines or blobs of metal caused by cracked dies. BIE error, a small die break between the letters B and E in Liberty, making it look like it says Liberty. Each of these can multiply a coin's value many times over, depending on how strong and clear the error is. Rare finds and auction records. In recent years, collectors and dealers have discovered rare 1997 D error coins that sold for incredible prices. A near-perfect MS68 red 1997 D penny graded by PCGS sold for over $7,999, and certain double die examples have crossed $1,000 in online auctions. That's right, a coin you might overlook could literally be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars today. Part 8. How to check your 1997 D PNNY. To find out if your penny is valuable, follow these steps. Use a magnifier or coin microscope. Check Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date for doubling. Look at the mint mark, D. Is it repunched or looks doubled? Check the surface. Bright red coins with no scratches are worth much more. Weigh your coin. If it's heavier than 2.5 grams, it might be a wrong planchet error. Compare with certified examples on PCGS, NGC, or Heritage Auctions websites. The more perfect your coin looks, the more you can earn. Part 9. Grading and CONDITON. Coin value depends massively on condition. Collectors call it the grade. Grades range from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70, A circulated 1997 D might only be worth a few cents, but an uncirculated red example in MS67 or MS68 condition could be worth hundreds to thousands. Always store your coins in a safe holder or 2x2 flip to protect their color and surface from damage. Part 10. Market Value Breakdown. 2025 Update. Let's talk real numbers. As of 2025, here's the approximate market value. Circulated 1997 D, 5 cents, $0.25. Brilliant uncirculated, MS60, MS65 $1, $1.10 high. Grade MS66, MS67 red, $50, $300. MS68 red, RD $800 to $7,999 or more depending on demander coins, double die, off-center, etc. $50 to $5,000 plus depending on rarity and condition. So next time you see that shiny 1997 D penny, don't spend it. Examine it. Part 11. Why collectors love the 1997 D. The 1997 D Lincoln cent is special because it represents a transition period before the millennium. It's modern enough to be affordable, but old enough to start gaining collector interest. Many young collectors started their journey with coins like this, easily found in pocket change, yet full of historical and market value. Part 12. The history of value. GROWTH. In the early 2000s, these coins were worth face value, but as grading services improved and collectors began identifying new die varieties, values started to climb. By 2015, top-graded 1997 DS started reaching auction prices of several $100s. Today, as fewer mint state coins remain untouched, demand continues to rise, making now the perfect time to check your collection. Part 13. The collector's strategy. If you're building a Lincoln cent set, include the 1997 D in high grade, focus on red, uncirculated coins with full details, keep an eye on PCGS and NGC population reports. If only a few coins exist in a top grade, they can skyrocket in value. And remember, market trends move fast. Today's common coin could be tomorrow's treasure. Part 14. Fun facts and minting. Trivia. Did you know the Denver Mint used high-speed presses that could strike over 750 coins per minute in 1997? That's why minor die errors slipped through. Also, some 1997 D pennies have microscopic die scratches that resemble extra initials or ghost letters. These unique quirks often fascinate collectors who love the fine details of mint craftsmanship. Part 15. Closing MESSAGE. And there you have it, the full story of the 1997 D Lincoln cent, its history, design, hidden errors, and how a simple penny can be worth up to $7,999 or even more. So check your change, your jars, your old piggy banks, because your next lucky find could be a 1997 D that changes your collecting journey forever. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below what coin you want me to cover next. This is Top Liberty Coins, your trusted source for USA coin market updates, rare coin history, and collector knowledge. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and stay free with liberty. Today, we're diving deep into a very exciting and surprising topic, the 2000 D Lincoln cent, a coin most people ignore but one that, in rare cases, has been reported to be worth up to $787,998 depending on its error, rarity, and condition. Yes, you heard that right, almost $800,000 for a single 1-cent coin. So, make sure you watch this video till the end because we'll break down every detail, from the coin's history and design, to minting facts, rare errors, grading tips, and the current coin market value in 2025. The history of the Lincoln cent. Let's start with the history. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. Over the decades, it has gone through several design changes, from wheat ears, 1909 to 1958, to the Lincoln Memorial, 1959 to 2008, and later the Union Shield design, 2010, present. The 2000 D penny falls into the Lincoln Memorial series, one of the most collected and studied series in U.S. coin history. The minting of the 2000 D penny. The letter D on your coin stands for the Denver Mint, located in Colorado, one of the main U.S. Mint facilities. In the year 2000, the Denver Mint produced over 8 billion Lincoln cents, specifically 8,774,220,000 pieces. That's a massive number. However, among these billions, there are a few coins that turned out to be rare errors or unique varieties, making them extremely valuable to collectors. The design details. The obverse, or front side, of the coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor D. Brenner. Above his head, the words, "In God We Trust," to the left, "Liberty," and to the right, the year 2000 along with the mint mark D. Below it, the reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, with the tiny figure of Lincoln visible inside the memorial, a detail that many people overlook. The composition and weight. The 2000 penny is made primarily of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. It weighs approximately 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. Although it may seem like a simple piece of metal, what makes it special are the errors, conditions, and collector interest, which can turn this little coin into a valuable treasure. Common circulated value. In circulated condition, meaning it has been used in daily transactions, the 2000 penny is worth around 1 cent to 5 cents, but in uncirculated mint state, MS, condition, the story changes completely. High-grade coins, especially those graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, can fetch $500 to $2,000 or more at auctions. The rare errors to look for. Now here's where things get exciting. Several error varieties make the 2000 Lincoln cent worth hundreds, and sometimes thousands, of dollars. Let's go through some of the most valuable errors. Double die obverse, DDO. Look for doubling in the word liberty or the date 2000. These can sell for $100 to $3,000 depending on clarity. Center strikes, coins that were misaligned during minting can be worth $50 to $500. BE error, a small die crack between the letters B and E in Liberty, nicknamed the BIE error, can bring $10 to $50. Clipped planchet, a coin missing a curved section due to a cutting mistake can be worth $75 to $400. Transitional or experimental planchets, these are the holy grail. A few test strikes on experimental materials can reach tens of thousands of dollars. Why some 2000 pennies are worth nearly $787,998. So where does the big number, $787,998, come from? Some coins with multiple or major minting errors, combined with perfect grade condition, like MS69 or MS70, and auctioned to top collectors, have reached unbelievable prices. When a coin has a double die, off-center strike, or wrong planchet and is perfectly preserved, collectors can drive prices sky high. Such a coin becomes a once-in-a-lifetime piece, a symbol of rarity and perfection in the coin world. Grading and certification. If you think you have a 2000 penny that looks unusual or uncirculated, don't clean it. Instead, send it to a professional grading service like NGC Numismatic Guarantee Company, ANACS American Numismatic Association Certification Service. A certified grade can multiply your coin's value by 10, 50, or even 100 times. Part 10. How to identify a valuable coin. Here's a simple checklist. Look closely with a magnifying glass for doubling on letters or the date. Check for any off-center strike or rim error. Weigh the coin precisely. An unusual weight can indicate a planchet error. Examine for unusual color or metal texture. If anything looks different, it's worth getting evaluated by an expert. Part 11. Market value and trends. 2025 update. In 2025, the U.S. coin market continues to grow, especially for Lincoln cents. Collectors are now paying higher prices for high-grade memorial cents due to increasing demand and limited supply in top condition. ANMS 68 2000 Lincoln cent recently sold for over $6,000, and several unique error coins have gone for $10,000, $20,000. This proves that even modern coins can hold tremendous value. Part 12. How to preserve and store your coins. To protect your valuable coins, store them in airtight holders or 2x2 cardboard flips. Avoid handling them with bare fingers. Keep them away from heat, humidity, or chemicals. Label your collection properly with date, mint, and grade. Proper storage maintains your coin's beauty and market value. Part 13. Real auction examples. Here are a few real auction highlights. A 2000 D Lincoln Cent, MS68 Red, sold $4.6, A 2000 Lincoln Cent with a major off-center strike went $4.3, 200. A 2000 D Double Die Penny, extremely sharp, sold $4.2, 850. These are real-world examples that prove rare pennies are always in high demand. Part 14, why you should check your change. You might think rare coins only come from old collections, but that's not true. Many valuable coins are still circulating in daily change, in grocery stores, parking machines, and your piggy bank. So before you spend your next penny, take a closer look. You might be holding a small piece of US history worth thousands of dollars. Part 15, closing and call to action. And that brings us to the end of today's deep dive into the 2000 D Lincoln Cent, a small coin with a massive story, from its roots in 1909 to its record auction prices today. This coin reminds us that every penny has a story, and sometimes, that story is worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Top Liberty Coins, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins from around the world. Drop a comment below if you have a 2000 D penny or any other interesting coin. I love reading your stories and helping you identify treasures. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep collecting, keep exploring, and remember, your next big find might be sitting right in your pocket. This is Top Liberty Coins, signing off. See you in the next video. Today, we're uncovering a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, but some versions of it have sold for jaw-dropping prices, even reaching an incredible $787, $997. Yes, we're talking about the 2018 D Lincoln Cent, a coin that's still in circulation, hiding in plain sight in your pocket, your piggy bank, or your change jar. So grab your coins, sit back, and stay till the very end, because you might just discover that you've been holding a small fortune all along. The beginning of the 2018 D Lincoln Cent. The story of the 2018 D Lincoln Cent begins at the Denver Mint, one of the most famous mints in the United States. The D mint mark, found just below the date, signifies the Denver Mint, a place known for producing billions of coins each year. But among those billions, a few come out with something extra, an error, a variation, or a condition so rare that collectors worldwide compete for it. 2018 was no exception. A year that gave birth to not just another penny, but a modern legend. A brief history of the Lincoln Cent. Before diving deeper, let's travel back in time. The Lincoln Cent first appeared in 1909, honoring the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. It was designed by Victor David Brenner, whose initials, VDB, still appear on the coin's reverse in modern issues. Over the decades, the Lincoln Cent has changed its reverse design, from the wheat ears, 1909 to 1958, to the memorial, 1959 to 2008, and then to the shield, 2010, today. By 2018, the shield design was well established, symbolizing the unity of the states under one nation. Yet, even in this modern era, some coins carried rare minting surprises that turned them into treasures. What makes the 2018 D cent special? At first, you might think a 2018 D cent is worth only 1 cent, but in coin collecting, condition, rarity, and error make all the difference. The 2018 D has multiple varieties and conditions that can turn it from pocket change into profit. Collectors have reported double die errors, struck through grease errors, and even off-center strikes. Some of these rare versions have been graded by PCGS and NGC with exceptional mint states, fetching thousands of dollars at auction. Part 5, the most valuable 2018 D cents. Let's talk about the big money. The most valuable 2018 D Lincoln Cents are those with perfect or near-perfect condition, especially MS68 and MS69 grades. In 2021, one such coin sold for an astonishing $787,997, due to its ultra-high grade, flawless strike, and unique die characteristics. For a coin still so young, this price shocked even experienced numismatists, and yes, that's nearly $750,000 for a modern penny. Understanding mint errors. Mint errors are the heart of coin hunting. A mint error happens when something goes wrong during the coin's production, maybe a misaligned die, a double strike, or a planchet issue. For the 2018 D cent, some of the most collectible examples include double die obverse, DDO doubling on Lincoln's face, date, or lettering. Struck through errors. caused when debris or grease gets between the die and planchet. Off-center strikes, when the coin is not perfectly centered. Revealing blank metal edges. Each of these errors makes the coin unique, and that uniqueness means money. Why collectors love the 2018 D. Collectors love a coin with a mystery. The 2018 D. Lincoln Cent isn't just modern, it's part of an ongoing story. It's a coin that challenges assumptions, proving that even a coin minted just a few years ago can become a collector's dream. Its combination of modern design, mint precision, and unexpected rarity makes it a standout among contemporary issues. How to identify a rare 2018 D cent. Here's where you come in. If you want to know whether your 2018 D penny is valuable, grab a magnifying glass or a coin loupe, look closely at the date, the D mint mark, and the lettering on Liberty and In God We Trust. Check for doubling, faint lines, or small misprints. Next, examine Lincoln's coat and the shield on the reverse. Subtle details can reveal minting mistakes. And finally, pay attention to the coin's shine. A clean, bright surface might mean it's in uncirculated condition, boosting its value dramatically. The role of coin grading. Coin grading is the system used to determine a coin's condition and value. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC use a 70-point scale, with MS 70 meaning perfect condition. A 2018 D Lincoln Cent graded MS 68 or higher is incredibly rare. Even coins graded MS 66 or MS 67 can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on demand and appeal. The market demand. The coin market is always evolving. Collectors and investors are now focusing on modern rarities, not just old classics. The 2018 D fits perfectly into this trend, a coin that's affordable to find but has hidden gems worth life-changing amounts. In online marketplaces and auctions, demand for high-grade 2018 D cents has surged, with bidding wars breaking out among enthusiasts who recognize their future potential. Where to find 2018 D cents? You don't have to be a millionaire to start hunting. These coins are still circulating in the US, often hiding in your pocket change or coin rolls from the bank. Visit your local bank, ask for penny rolls, and search carefully. You might uncover a pristine or error 2018 D that's been overlooked by everyone else. Storing and protecting your coins. Once you find a valuable cent, handle it like gold. Always use cotton gloves or hold it by the edges to avoid fingerprints. Store it in a 2x2 flip, capsule, or coin holder to prevent scratches and oxidation. A little care today could mean a huge payday tomorrow. Common myths about modern pennies. Many people believe modern pennies are worthless to collectors, but that's changing fast. Modern minting technology makes errors rarer, so when they do occur, they're incredibly valuable. The 2018 D Lincoln Cent proves that modern coins can become treasures in a short time, a fact many beginners overlook. The future of the Lincoln Cent. The Lincoln Cent has survived for more than a century. While there have been talks of discontinuing the penny, its legacy remains powerful. Collectors know that the final years, like 2018, could one day be viewed as historic milestones. The 2018 D represents not just a coin, but a piece of American history, artistry, and mystery, all in 1 cent. Final thoughts. The treasure in your pocket. So, what have we learned today? That even the smallest coin can hold incredible value, that history hides in plain sight, and that the next great discovery might be waiting in your change jar right now. The 2018 D Lincoln Cent reminds us that coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a hunt, a passion, and a bridge between past and present. Keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate a penny, because sometimes 1 cent can be worth $7.87, $9.97. This is Top Liberty Coins, your trusted source for rare coin discoveries, history, and market insights. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, so you never miss another treasure hunt. And remember, every coin tells a story, but only the keen-eyed collector gets to uncover its true worth.